I also say I'm all for female empowerment, female liberation, you know, a woman owning her sexuality, a woman owning her body and being comfortable in her sexuality, her divine feminine, in her feminine energy, and loving every part of her body and not being ashamed of what makes her a woman and standing in her power. I am all for that. I love that, okay? But what I'm not for is for women being reduced to their body parts. I'm not for a woman being reduced to a sexual activity. It just really saddens me, like the message, the subliminals that are being put out by this video. There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house. Really? There's some holes in this house. Y'all listen at that. There's some holes in this house. It's some holes in this house. Okay. And all it's talking about is your vagina. You talking about your vagina. That's all you talking about. And how you make the man crazy because of this part of your body. And even the clean version on YouTube, it's still just as vulgar. I'm like, it's not even clean. Wet and gushy. You know what they talking about. Kids know what they talking about. They're not stupid. And this is what's wrong with the media. The people who control what gets put out, right? They are responsible for why a lot of these kids are over sexual, because they're exposed to it. Now, I could see if they were putting out sex education and informing our youth on how to protect yourselves when having sex, not demonizing it and shaming it, you know, because it is a natural part of human beings. You know, we all have sex, right? But they're perpetuating lust, like they're throwing lust out there. They're making you lustful. They're making you ravishingly, like just like an animal, you know? And kids, when they hear that, you know, of course, they're curious. I could see how somebody will say it's the parents' responsibility to watch their kids and make sure that they don't get into but the way that the media is today, come on now, you know, it's so easy. Like, it's too easy. It's too accessible. It's too accessible. A parent can't police their kids all day, every day. But those who are in control, those who are in control when it comes to putting this type of stuff out, this should tell you how little they care about whoever it gets to and whoever it harms and whoever it hurts. They just want to push it out there. And whoever watches it, whoever listens to it, they don't care. That's more money. That just increases the bucks. Increases the publicity, increases the notoriety. That's all it does. You know, they just don't care that little eyes may see certain things. They don't care what seeds it's planting in the little ones. They don't care. Because if they did, they would put measures in place to where it would not be as easy for children to get these type of things. We've really got to pay attention to what's being shoved out to us and the way it is and the message that it's sending. That song sent me whole vibes. That song sent me, and it says it in the song, it's some holes in this house, it's some holes in this house. Y'all heard me, the beat slap. So when you hear the beat, you wanna, and it make you wanna, hey. But when you hear what they talking about, it's like, oh no, no. I'm very disappointed in the direction that we are going as human beings, as a race, especially for the women. And the women allow it to be done. Like, the women allow it to happen. Like, you don't have to do that, but you do it because you feel like that's what you have to do to get what you want. You feel like that's what you have to do to get that coin. To get that coin. It's all about that coin. You've reduced yourself down to a body part, to an organ. You've reduced yourself down to a sexual object. All you have to show for it is how your body look, how your bundles look. You know, you got all of this and that done. You got all this and that did. I got this did. I got that did. You got everything done, but your mind is undone. And you know why this hits me so hard? Because I have a daughter. I have 2 sons and I have a daughter. And You know, I refuse to let my daughter be sucked into this mess. She's gonna know early on. She's gonna know early on. I let her know all the time. You are so beautiful. You are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You know, she's gonna know this. Apart from a man having to tell her this, apart from a man having to make her feel like she's beautiful, apart from another woman having to tell her she's beautiful, she's gonna know she's beautiful. Just that she was born, that she was created complete, that she was created powerful, that she was created from conception, that when she was birthed into this earth, that she was freaking amazing, that she's freaking amazing already, that she's complete. She doesn't need anybody else to complete her. She doesn't need anything additional to complete her. She's gonna know this. You know what I mean? Like, we got to get back to that. And again, it's okay to have your fun. And I'm all for women talking their shit. Talk it, okay? But there's got to be more to us than what's between our legs. Somebody has got to stand up against the ignorance. Somebody has got to stand up against what's being pushed out to our youth. This is why a lot of these kids commit suicide. Because what's pushed out. They're being teased for not looking like the girls who they see that are pushed out in the videos that they're watching. The pressure, the message that is sending, you are not popping, you are not good enough if you don't look like this.